style is confident. Her personality is irrepressible. Her look leaves a lasting impression. She's Gisele Bundchen.
I never thought I was going to be a model, and then I come and I'm a model, and it's so much fun.
Next on Model. Gisele Bundchen has brought dynamic energy to the world of fashion.
She's always alive and excited and has an energy that I think is very important.
She brings a spirit, a live spirit, that makes everybody in a good mood.
She's not a perfect beauty.
She's got a slight imperfection which makes her to me more beautiful, because she's not the pretty face of the girl next door.
But her self-assured style has earned Gisele prestigious campaigns with Versace, Dolce & Gabbana, and Missoni. By the age of 18, Gisele graced the covers of 10 leading fashion magazines.
Have you seen the body? The body is unbelievable.
In the next half hour, you'll see how Gisele has become one of the most coveted models in the industry.
My life is pretty much always crazy. Like, if I'm not doing shows, I'm working like in jobs and shoots inside of the studios.
Won the hearts of top designers.
She's a great model. She's terrific.
Walked the runway for Victoria's Secret's first ever worldwide webcast. And still managed to stay close to her family.
I'm a happy person. I have a great life.
Gisele Bundchen was born in South America.
I'm from this really tiny city in Brazil called Horizontina, which means horizon. There's like 17,000 people there.
Growing up in a big family gave her a sense of security and self-confidence.
I come from like a huge family. I have 5 sisters and my mom, so it's like 7 girls in my house and 1 man, just my dad. It's great.
As a teenager, Gisele hoped for a future in sports.
Everyone wanted to be like a volleyball player in my city, and I wanted to be a volleyball player too. I got into modeling. I was in a shopping center in São Paulo when I was 14. And these people from Elite, Brazil, they found me in the shopping center with all my friends. So they came and talked to me, my mom was with me, and then they invited me to be an Elite. And I'm like, no, what is that modeling? I wanted to be a volleyball player. I'm like, you're wrong, what are you talking about? This woman from the Elite Brazil, she's like, you've been selected to do the look of the year from... I'm like, what? I was asking, what is going on? Who is this woman? She's playing a trick on me.
It was no trick. Gisele had been selected to participate in an event that had launched the careers of Cindy Crawford and Stephanie Seymour, the prestigious Elite Look of the Year contest.
I got there was like 100 million girls. I had no idea what model was. I had no idea how to pose. I had no idea how to act. I was just like, oh my God, what am I gonna do, you know? I was really freaking out.
Gisele, Brazil.
Gisele's natural grace earned her a spot among the 15 finalists.
Turn your face.
Gisele Bundchen, age 14.
Despite her impressive debut, Gisele didn't leap into modeling.
I was like, you know what, I don't want to be a model. I want to go back home. I want to finish my school.
A year and a half after the Elite contest, Gisele finally decided to pursue modeling.
And my agency was like, okay, Gisele, you're gonna start the shows now. You're gonna go to London, you're gonna go to Milan, you're gonna do Paris, and you're gonna do New York. And I'm like, oh my God, I was excited. I was like, let's go then. I had lucky because when I started in London, I didn't have a book. I had like 5 pictures in my book, and I was so shy because I didn't speak any English. It was so hard for me. Like, I came like in the castings like, oh, I'm Gisele. And then in '97, I went to New York.
In Manhattan, Gisele got her big break when she met top photographer Mario Testino.
You know, I'm Peruvian, she's Brazilian. I spent most of my summers when I was young in Brazil, so we immediately bonded.
A top photographer's opinion of a model can influence the decision of designers and fashion editors. With Mario Testino's support, Gisele's career began to blossom.
He was the one that really started putting her name out there.
Gisele's confident yet youthful elegance earned her campaigns with Dolce & Gabbana, Missoni, Ralph Lauren, and Versace. Gisele was in New York for less than a year when Allure magazine decided to take a chance on her.
We'd never used her before. We worked with her on the sole reference of Mario Testino.
I had to speak with her 20 times on the phone because, you know, that's a risk really for a magazine, is to take a new girl because, you know, they haven't been proven, so you don't know what you're going to get. She took a risk, but I think at the end she was very happy with it.
She carried a shoot that was long and beautiful. That body is something else.
While the magazine layout was somewhat controversial,
The whole shoot was really sexy. The whole idea for the shoot was sexy clothes, and the pictures were sexy by design.
the photos reflected Gisele's confidence and ease in front of the camera.
That was my favorite story that I ever did. It's like just was so relaxed, was so simple, and was so beautiful.
Well, I think they're sexy and they're sexy. They were girls that are young, they're having a good time, and they're happy with themselves. I hope it didn't hurt anybody.
Coming up, the hustle of Milan.
You're gonna see me like with all these different weird faces, and you're gonna be scared sometimes because sometimes the makeup is really ugly.
A lingerie show on the internet. And a dip in the pool. Next on Model.
These so many hats. I came for the first time to Milan, and these guys booked me. They trust me, you know. So since my first season in Milan, I'm doing Missoni.
Finally, it's showtime.
When they say it's gonna start, everybody's trying to dress like crazy, and in the middle of the show, it's like, I think you haven't seen, it's just like everyone is changing so fast. You have like 5 seconds to change from one clothes to the other. It's nothing glamorous, people pulling your hair, scratching your face, taking off your makeup, like changing your makeup like 5 times a day. You know, it's not really glamorous, you know, but I like it, so I do it, you know?
Gisele's focused work style enables her to do up to 12 fashion shows in one day.
Now it's kind of crazy, you know, like you don't have really time to breathe because you're kind of running to one to another, changing your hair, changing your makeup, so you don't really have a lot of time. Oh my God, I'm so late.
Gisele's confidence on the runway keeps her in high demand by some of the biggest design houses in Milan.
Those shows that I'm doing this season in Milan, I just like love all of them that I'm doing because they're really like, really interesting, like really different, really strong, you know, and you can have your personality in the show. They don't ask you to walk anyway, you can do whatever you want, whatever, you know, so you just be yourself and enjoy the show and do a good show.
All the traveling Gisele does is made easier with the company of one of her best friends.
That's Vida. Oh, look at the camera. Yeah, I love her. I want to smash her. Oh, bite her. She's so... baby.
Gisele's dog, a teacup terrier named Vida, even made it into a campaign for Valentino.
Vida has one picture. Did you saw it? She has a picture. She has one picture in that campaign. It's really nice.
The dog is a lately big part of her life. A model like Gisele constantly travel on plane, is in hotel. She, in a way, lives out of a bag. It's a beautiful, glamorous life, but sometimes you need somebody to be with. So the dog is a perfect companion.
I love her. I'm like a mommy. I'm always having pictures of my baby with me.
Coming up, a visit home. Friends on the farm. And Victoria's Secret. Next on Model. Gisele Bundchen's modeling style has youthful vibrance.
She's great, Gisele. She's so sexy and she has so much life. Her personality, if you know Gisele, you know, she's almost like Charo.
Dynamic energy and a disciplined work ethic.
As a model, then you have to wake up early every day at 7 o'clock in the morning and go to work until 10 o'clock at night.
When her hectic schedule finally slows down, Gisele finds there's no place like home.
Brazil is the champion. There's no one else like Brazil.
Gisele clearly inherits her easygoing personality from her large, affectionate, fun-loving family.
Yeah, this is my house. Like we have like big family, so everything was like really. This is my mom. Mine. So this is my older sister Raquel. She's 26. This is Fofa. She's 23. She just broke her arm 3 days ago. This is Gabi. She's 17. This is Fafi. She's 12. She's 11.
Soon to be 12.
Yeah, she's soon to be 12. This is my dad. I'm not going to tell his age. And this is my twin sister, Pachi. My mommy. I love her. She's so sweet. Imagine, my mommy has to take care of 6 girls.
Reunited for her homecoming, the Bundchen family brings out Gisele's fun-loving, playful style. And provides a familiar showcase for Gisele's natural talents. Gisele is proud of her roots and eager to show off the charm of her small hometown.
So this is where I grew up. Like when we were young, we used to like play around here with all my friends, like my neighbors. Here is the only light in the city. Wow. It's the only thing. So this is the only one we have to stop because the rest is, it's fine. But it's really cute. Down there is my club where I used to go play tennis and volleyball when I was young. And this is my school. Oh yeah, we can stop here and can get ice cream.
Gisele stops for a taste of nostalgia at her old after-school hangout.
This is chocolate, this is dark chocolate, this is less dark chocolate, this is strawberry, this is pineapple, this is peach.
A trip home always includes a visit to her family's farm.
The only thing I do here when I'm home, I ride my horse. She's a good horse.
Gisele enjoys a ride in the Brazilian countryside with her father.
Look, all you can see, like from everywhere, from all the way we're gonna go, is just green. Oh, look at this. I love this.
With her energy restored from the beauty and simplicity of her Brazilian life, Gisele returns to the rush of the fashion industry. Coming up, stepping into the next millennium with Victoria's Secret.
I think it's just really romantic and really beautiful. I think it's going to be a great show.
And a look at Gisele's future.
Yeah, she'll stick around. She's got a big career ahead of her.
She exudes confidence. She defines contemporary glamour. She's spirited and self-assured. And when Victoria's Secret staged their biggest fashion show of the year, they turned to Gisele.
It's completely different from all of the other shows, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Gisele's self-assured style makes her an ideal choice for Victoria's Secret's first ever internet lingerie show.
Victoria's Secret always looks for women that are very beautiful and sexy. It's going to be live on the web. Millions of people see it all over the world, and we knew that the models had to have great, terrific bodies, but also have a sense of confidence. This is the first year we're using Gisele, and we have noticed her for a while. She has a beautiful body, great personality, and she's really perfect for Victoria's Secret.
She's very long, very lean, and she understands how to move in a very powerful way. Gisele brings a lot of strength to the runway, a lot of grace, a lot of beauty.
She's one of the girls that opens the show, and the opening of the show is Valentine's Day in Heroine, so she's in one of the crazy silver warrior outfits.
As the pressure mounts before the curtain goes up, Gisele remains confident and upbeat.
I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
I'm exciting. Let's see, let's start.
With another big show behind her, Gisele reflects on her professional goals for the future and the challenges they present.
You can have your style, your own style, which is you, but you have to be able to change a lot because I'm like this, you know what I mean? I'm like totally trash. But then, yeah, I do Ralph Lauren, or I do whatever that is chic, or I do Miss Sonia that is a little bit different, or Versace that's totally different, you know? So you have to be able to change. If you don't change, I don't think you'll be able to work as much, you know? Because then you're gonna have just one look. Now I'm learning to change more, so now I'm be able to do like different kind of shows and different kind of campaigns, and work with different photographers too, because I'm learning how to, you know, not to be always pretty, sometimes be ugly, or sometimes be laughing, or sometimes be down, whatever they want you to be, you know.
From covers to campaigns, from runways to the World Wide Web, Gisele Bundchen's personal style makes an impact.
She falls very much into the category of individual style. It's the same, an individual look. It's going the same way as fashion is going.
She has a clean, fresh look, and the hair and the sensibility is a timeless sensibility. She's not a trendy kind of girl.
The way she moves and walks in a show, it's like with so much confidence and so much style.
She's glamour, but new glamour. She's not too much sexy, it's a good balance.
She's not completely beautiful. Her face is not perfect, but she's very sensual. I like the dark skin, I like her eyes.
She's just a woman who would look great 20 years ago and 20 years from now. And she looks a little like my daughter, so that I can't lose on that level.
Her personality, if you know Gisele, I mean, she walks into a room, she is fun. I mean, she just turns the room on.
Less of the skirt showing is better. More of Gisele, less of the skirt.
We really love that skirt.
We love Gisele.
The first moment you will meet her, you will realize that her best quality is her simplicity. It's being a simple, normal person. I never saw Gisele upset. I never saw people working with Gisele complaining about her being difficult. And everybody loves working with her because they feel that not only she loves what she does, but she also makes everybody love what they do, considering the amount of travel that she does. I think that it's amazing the way she still maintains that simple, great, fun spirit.
Look. Oh. I'm just me. I'm the same person that come from the south of Brazil, from this little town with 17,000 people, and I never change. It's really difficult for me to have bad humor, and I have a great life, and I'm happy.